If you see these plastic bags behind me, I'm not a hoarder. That's all I could say. It's something that my folks have taught me. Whenever we go shopping, we have to like save plastic bags for like emergencies or whatever. I don't know. My family's weird. Hello everybody, it's Maddie the Aspie, and I hope you all are having a lovely day. Thank you so much for tuning in to my newest video. And if you haven't already, the link to last week's video is in the description box below, so go check it out. Thanks. So on October the 20th, 2021, I attended a virtual career fair hosted by my university as well as another film university. At first, I was a bit nervous about joining. Well, not exactly joining, but like registering because, I don't really consider myself the professional type, or I don't consider myself professional material, even though my mom will beg to differ. She probably does. Either way, my career development advisor persuaded me to register for this career fair, and because of the times that we're in, it's virtual, so I couldn't attend in person, and that kind of sucks because October the 20th came around and I had gone to bed extremely early the night before. I woke up early, I got dressed, I wore appropriate appropriate clothing with like no writing or anything like that, no graphics. I wore my earrings. Pretty much, I felt like I was all set for whoever it was I was going to interact with virtually. I can tell you right now, I was pretty damn nervous about attending this career fair. Even though it was online, I was still pretty nervous because, they have like these companies that they had like text chat, video chats, and audio chats. You can tell how nervous I was. Luckily, I felt like I was prepared, like mentally and physically prepared. The event was supposed to start at 12 noon, but the company that I wanted to speak with was going to be available for video chat and text chat at 2 p.m. I logged in early. I went to their like virtual booth is what I like to call it. There's like this button at the top where it says like, oh, you click the green button to like join the chat or whatever. After 12 p.m. there was like maybe 3-4 people already in line to speak with the campus recruiter, and I hit that green button and I was 5th in line. So yeah. The reason I say yeah is because last time I attended a virtual career fair was back in May, and I arrived too late to the virtual booth. I was waiting for about like maybe 2.5 to 3 hours, maybe even less, but I didn't really get to talk to anybody, which kind of got me, bummed out. But I kept thinking to myself, today's the day I'm going to talk to somebody, because I need some information on this company that I am very interested in. If you're wondering what this company is, it is a book publishing company that's been around for a very long time. It is headquartered in New York City, and it has like a lot of like mini little companies like all around the states, I think, if not all around the world. I'm not too sure. I'll do more research on that. All I know is that it's been around for a very long time. It's one of the largest like book publishing companies in the world, pretty much. Knowing me, I'm a writer, and I've always wanted to have my stories published, either me self-publishing it or publishing it through like an agent and into a publishing house. This fascinates me. So I was 5th in line, and the estimated time that each person was chatting with the recruiter was like approximately 10 minutes. Yeah, you can tell my heart kind of like was jumping in and out of my chest. I moved up a spot, so I was 4th, and each time I moved up a spot, my heart would literally drop like 30 feet. That's how nervous I was. With that nervousness comes fear because, I listened to my mom's voice. Oh, no stuttering, look people in the eye, don't look down. I just felt like pressured because it's a professional situation we're dealing with, and I know my mom wants the best for me. But sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I try to be professional, I tend to screw up sometimes. And I'll tell you why I say that in a future video. A few minutes later, I was next. I was making myself some lunch, in the meantime, because hey, maybe this person is gonna take a little while to talk to the recruiter and everything like that. So that gives me enough time to make something for lunch. It was just only like a 5-minute meal that I did in the microwave, but I was hungry and I needed lunch anyway, so After I heated up my lunch, I sat down at the computer. I was on my phone. I was, bullshitting pretty much. And then next thing you know, my whole screen changes and I'm in this little text box chat thingy. I'm just over here like, okay, so this is happening. I pretty much waited for someone to type in something, but then I ended up being the first to write something. I put good afternoon, and then the recruiter said, hi Madison, are you available for like a video chat? And I go, of course, absolutely. So he invited me to a video chat, and the recruiter seemed nice at first, because I'm usually intimidated by people that are like higher ups. I consider higher ups, and one of the first questions that he threw at me was, what made you decide to have an interest in this company? And I was honest with him. I told him that during elementary and high school, I've read some books that were published by the company he was working for, and they've been around for a very long time, like as I mentioned before. And this book publishing company focuses on all genres and all age groups instead of just one, which is really good, because some book publishing companies, like, they tend to focus on like a specific age group or a specific genre or genres. To be quite honest with you, I like that this company is very like diverse in its own way. I told him that I was looking at the career opportunities on their website. One of the jobs positions that I was interested in was the editorial assistant job. I asked him, like, what is a typical day like for an editorial assistant? And pretty much he told me that they work alongside the editor. They pretty much read over manuscripts, make notes, and try to help the author or authors like make their stories better and everything like that. He had my resume accessible to him, since I posted it on the website that I was using for the career fair. He was looking through my resume, and he noticed that most of the stuff that I had on it was in film production. And I can tell you right now, I mean, he was very nice when it comes to like telling me that, hey, this is okay for a resume, but my best advice would be to add some editorial experience in your resume, as well as any published stories that you have. But he did like my resume. It's just that that advice that he gave me is just to help me try to help me be like considered as an editorial assistant for this company. And in the text chat, he had sent me a link to create my own campaign profile, as well as his email address. So that way, when I'm finished creating my profile, I would shoot him an email. I'm pretty sure he'll help me from there. I hope he does. So, because he seems like a really nice man. Oh, and since these chats are timed, he extended our conversation by 2 minutes, because I was in the middle of speaking, and he didn't want the thing to cut me off, so he extended by 2 minutes. I don't know if that's a good thing, or who knows. After our conversation, we parted ways. I had this feeling of gratitude and excitement, and I was just feeling very good about what I've just done. I spoke to a recruiter for a book publishing company, and when I told my mom and my aunt, they were very proud of me, because they knew that I would ace this, that I would make this the best interaction ever, pretty much. In conclusion, I have to remember that if I believe in myself hard enough, that I will succeed. And a lot of my friends know this, and of course my folks know this too. They all know that I will make it out there in life. I will make it out there in the entertainment industry. But it all starts with me, pretty much. It all starts with me believing in myself, because sometimes I doubt myself. And my mom's always telling me, don't doubt yourself, you got this and everything like that. I believe in you, and and I appreciate the love and support that I get from everybody that I know and love. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, The link to last week's video is in the description box below, so if you haven't already, go check it out and give it a thumbs up and tell me what you think in the comments. That applies to this video as well. Also, the Aspie's All Around shop has more stuff added in. The link is in the description box below for that, so go check it out and see what you like. And as always, the Maddie the Aspie blog, the link for that is in the description box below. Go check it out, give it a read, tell me what you think, love and comment. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in to my newest video, and I hope you all have a great day. Shoot!